Today on the channel from Hasbro, we got the Power Ranger Cobra Kai crossover event of a lifetime with the Skeleputty.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Power Ranger / Cobra Kai unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the Skeleputty. What the heck is that? But we're going to get into it. But of course, for all your Power Rangers, Cobra Kai, action figure needs in general, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code KYLE. Save yourself 10% on all in-stock items. Anything over $79 does ship free. Got to get a deal out there at the end of the day, of course, but I did get a deal on this one at my local Target store. I guess it was an Omaha, Nebraska Target store. I was on a business trip, went into the old Target, saw one of these for $6.89 on an end cap. Now, I'm not paying 21 bucks, 22 bucks for something like this, but $6.89 all day long. I would have bought multiples if I would have found that, because I know Power Rangers. I've been around the Power Ranger block a time or two. Cobra Kai, however, is a foreign world to me, and believe it or not, I know I'm going to be flamed in the comments. I always am. I have never seen the Karate Kid movies. I don't know. I wasn't a Karate Kid. I was listening to New Wave of British Heavy Metal at the time, or you guys were listening to the Karate Kid or watching Karate Kid on VHS tape or something. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not against the Karate Kid. I'll watch it someday, maybe, if I can ever find a time. And as I always say, what is time? But apparently this is a crossover between the Cobra Kai TV show and the Power Rangers. So interesting. Of course, it's all about branding and marketing and getting buyers from both to buy something different. I understand it. We see it with the Turtles all the time as well. We've seen it with Power Rangers before. We've seen it with Cobra Kai and the Ninja Turtles before. So we've seen it. There's a precedent for this, of course. But this one is very cool, very awesome looking. A great Halloween display. We're a little bit after Halloween right now, but it does look great for a Halloween display if you needed to, or you can mix it up with your putties. That's what I'm going to do. Put it with my Hasbro Lightning Collection putties. That's my plan, at least. And I have no plans of buying any of the other figures from this set. Just this one is good enough for me, unless I can find more of these at $6.98, which I think that time has sailed away by now. But of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. Beautiful packaging that really does pop on the shelf, though. I will give them that. The yellow and orange and red and black attack looking raw, really strong on the packaging. I like the big glamour shot in the front and a little peekaboo glamour shot right there. It does say Skeleputty down low, Hasbro, Power Rangers, Cobra Kai, Lightning Collection, plastic-free packaging. Ooh, nobody likes that. Cobra Kai Skeleputty on the side. Very cool little skeleton-like head. And then on the side, you get a little Cobra Kai logo. Oh, man, look at that. They got they're repping Cobra. Could a G.I. Joe crossover be around the corner? We'll see what happens. You got the UPC down there, jibber jabber. No, nothing else on the back. Glamour shots is all you get. So pretty cut and dry as far as packaging goes. But let's see what's going on here. I'm anxious to see what all the fuss is about with this one. And I've heard there's fuss. You guys can let me know. See you later. Goodbye. Cardboard Prison. We got the baggies. We're all in on the baggies here, it looks like. Pull that off. See you later. Goodbye. And we get Cobra Kai. Looks like, no, there's Power Rangers. So it's special packaging here for these. I'm here for that. And very cool out of the package right there. Bam! See you later off the screen. And then we get the accessories, and that's where we're going to start the show off here with some accessories. That's where we're going to start. Bam! See you later. Goodbye. All right, let's start it off here. We got 2 extra hands, 2 gripping hands out of the package, and we get 1 Fist of Fury, and that's always my ask. Give me at least 1 Fist of Fury. We did get that. And then we did get another gripping hand here. Very rock formation-like. If this was orange color, you'd think it would be the Thing from Fantastic Four. But 2 extra hands here. Choose your own hand adventure. Forearm adventure even in this one here. I'm here for that. Then we get one of these little pieces here. It's kind of a little effect piece. It almost looks like something we get with Marvel Legends. Of course, the Power Ranger Lightning Collection as well. A nice whitish silver with a little bit of a yellow glow to it here. Almost looks like ice out there in the snow is what it looks like. But you put this over the fist, and he's got some extra power with that if you need to. And then you do get this chest thing, and we saw this as well with the Lightning Collection Putty Patrollers in the past. So a lot of reuse going on here, which does make sense. We know how that goes. But it's a little effect thing, like you're getting hit in the stomach or something. You got a little effect piece. Not a huge fan for this. I do have an army builder. I have one wearing this. The rest of them I'm leave it off. And I'm definitely leaving this one off as I display this one because the beautiful skeleton outfit on this one, you got to keep that going on. But now we get down to the old Skeleputty. Yes, Skeleputty here from the Lightning Collection. Very interesting. Now, first thing I see this, it looks like a Putty Patroller, but it looks like he's wearing some Halloween costume or a Halloween pajamas or something like that, dressed as a skeleton. Now, I've never seen the Karate Kid, but I know enough to be dangerous. I've seen, of course, you know, previews. You flip through the channels, it's on in the background. There's pictures you've seen online. You know, a lot of movies I feel like I've seen, even though I've never seen them. They kind of just write themselves, I'm guessing. But I also know the history of the Karate Kid and wax on, wax off, you know, all that kind of stuff everybody talks about. But there was like a scene somewhere along the way where they were like dressed up in these skeleton-like outfits. So that kind of makes a little bit of sense here. It's tying back to that, I guess. And I'm guessing in the Cobra Kai movie, they must have, or Cobra Kai TV show, they must have been wearing these as well along the way. I'm pretty sure somebody could fact check that. But it is a Putty Patroller in the head. Looks like it. It almost looks like he's got a little mask up over the top, which I guess he kind of does. Big beak nose going on. You got the red eyes. You got the nice dark wash against the gray. Big open mouth on him, looking pretty good. Then the rest of it is that skeleton bodysuit, which I do think is a pretty cool thing. It does look really cool. It would be really cool if this also glowed in the dark. That would be a nice little extra touch to this as well. Cobra Kai logo on the back. Looks like it needs to be on the hood of a Trans Am or a Camaro or something is what that logo looks like to me. But looking pretty good in the skeleton outfit. And then the same forearms going here, but you got gripping hands instead of a fist and a gripping hand over there. And then he's got the patented Putty Patroller boots on. The wading boots is what he has. You never know when you might got to go in the water, so you got to have those wading boots on in gray. Of course, articulation. Arms go all the way around. Nice butterfly shoulders on this one as well. Bicep cut. Double jointed elbows. They are not pinless, though, so for those keeping track at home. Of course, forearm removability on this one. Head up, down, side to side. Not really side to side, but you get a lot of up and down out of him. You do get a nice hula hoop at the top, and then a deep ab crunch on these guys. A real low, deep ab crunch, so you get some extra movement there. Big old splits if you need them. Thigh cut, double jointed knees once again. Boot cut, ankles back forth, side to side. That's all you get with that. Of course, does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% at Ringside Collectibles. Gotta get the Mattel stands hopefully back in stock very, very soon. We'll see. I'll keep you guys updated on the channel as we go. But he does fit on there very, very well. And of course, had to grab an old Putty Patroller from the collection. This is kind of what we think of with our traditional Putty Patrollers, maybe. There's been a few variations over the years, but now we got another variation from the Cobra Kai. But a very fun, cool army builder. Great for customizers as well if you want to change this up, do some stuff with it. I think this is a very, very fun figure, especially for under $7. All day long, I'm a buyer for something like this. Who knows? You might see this showing up at Ross's, TJ Maxx's, Dirt Cheaps, things like that in the future, as a lot of that clearance stuff seems to be going that direction for the holidays. So there might be a second chance to pick up some of these. We'll see what happens. But very fun for what it is. Like I said, I don't know anything about Karate Kid. I don't know anything about the mashup. But I do know a Putty Patroller, and I like the idea of a Putty Patroller that looks a little bit different mixed in with my Hasbro collection. And at the end of the day, we got to choose our own collecting adventure. And that's what I did right here. And who knows, one day I'll choose my own movie watching adventure. Maybe I'll finally break down and I'll watch The Karate Kid. We'll see what happens. We'll see. I still got to finish Indiana Jones. I'm only 2 movies into that one, and it's been taking me like a year. So we'll see what happens. But definitely worth it. Under $7. Over 20, I don't know. You got to use your own discretion on that one. I wouldn't be a buyer at that price, though, myself. But very fun, very cool. Very Cobra Kai, very Power Rangers. So there it is, the Cobra Kai Power Rangers Skeleputty. What are your thoughts on this one? Pick up, pass, long game, no game? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day, and then some. And of course, even more content from both YouTube channels over on the Patreon. Of course, early access over there for Patreon members, plus tons of bonus content. So check out the old Patreon if you want to support the channel. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson, and don't forget social media. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Instagram, and of course on Threads. So for a little Cobra Kai Power Ranger, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.